I think it's recording now. Okay, good. Okay, now it's recording. Yes, her bling and everything is very nice. So again, since I'm starting the recording, this is the Vintage Finds paper collection that we're going to be using. So what you first want to do is you want to get you about a 9.5-inch wreath. This is a styrofoam wreath, and it's not curved, it's flat, so that you can lay your rosettes on it. Now, I cover mine with tulle on one of two reasons. It's statically for one reason, but the main reason is to kind of keep at bay all the little styrofoam remnants that like to fall and get everywhere. It kind of encases them in the tulle, and you don't have to worry about it having it everywhere. But that's what I did, is I covered it just with black tulle. Hello everyone. Okay, so in the process of last night and today, I cut out all of these rosettes that you see here. This is using her paper collection, and these rosettes were cut out on my silhouette. I like to cut my rosettes out on my silhouette because, one, you can size them up or size them down. You can make them as big as you want or as small as you want. Whereas if you're using a die, you're only limited to that die's particular size. Yeah, just a few. So, and another factor, I like her papers because it's double-sided, and that makes for, when you're doing these type of wreaths, that you have plenty of choices to add color and pattern to your rosette wreath. So I'm going to show you how I put them together. This is an easy way that I do it, and they get done faster, and that's why I got a lot of them done. This is how they're cut out on the silhouette, of course, and then you're going to fold on the creased lines, and you're going to fold them, to get all your little creases. And then I always add two sections because I want a full big rosette. So I'm just going to add a little hot glue right there. Oh, and if y'all are just tuning in, y'all should be getting your January calendar kits next week. No later. They said 3 days, so all of it was shipped on Friday. Then we'll have that class. Pretty cool. Okay, so now I'm just going back through and just kind of putting that there. Now, instead of trying to put this little sucker together, what I do is I take the two ends and I glue them together like this. Okay, so I just glue the two ends together like that. Alright, now I have this part. Now, all I do is I fold it in on itself like this, as you can see. There we go. And then I hold it with my fingers, and I put some hot glue right on the center, and this is best done on one of your, resist mats. So I wouldn't do this on your coffee table or your craft table that's not, if you don't have one of these mats, because it will not work. You will actually glue the rosette to the table, and that wouldn't be good. Let's see who all is in while this is setting a little bit. Now what I like to do is I'll take something heavy and then I'll set it on top of it to keep it from moving. Let me see who all is in here. We got some viewers. Tina. Hello, Queen Teen. Her name is Tina. Welcome, Tina. Okay. Glad to have you. If you do not own a silhouette or Cricut that cuts the rosettes and allows you to size up the file, yes, you would have to buy multiple dies that have different sizes, or you can do it old school and mark it off, score it, and fold it. Hello, Queen Teens. I'm waving back. Alright, so as you can see, it sets up like that, and then here in just a few minutes it will allow you just to lift it off. See, like this, just lift it off, and there you go. Alright, yeah, the scoring works for now, but I would suggest, I love my silhouette, and I'm telling you, it's done a tremendous projects for me. Now, as you can see, I've cut out different sizes of rosettes. I've cut out solid black ones, and using all the paper that was in that her paper line, Teresa Collins. And all we're going to do now is just we're going to start placing the dies on, the rosettes on here. And a lot of it is all about placement. The first thing I would suggest doing is place the larger ones first, because they're going to cover a bigger area. Okay, so I'm going to put a large one here. Oh, the strips are normally 12 inches long. Yes. Well, I've owned the silhouette ever since they first come out, when they had, oh, what's that company now that took, oh, was it? Oh, Life, was it Lifecraft, or whoever took over the, I can't remember that company. Hey, Jan. All right. Now, when you work with your placement here, you need to keep in mind, like, you would flip it over and add, like, you would have some hanging off into the center here. Some I'm going to put out further to where it's not. Okay. See, like right here would be a perfect one to put, just like I was suggesting. Have a lot of it hanging out on the outside here, and just gluing this area, because it makes for a larger wreath, but when you're only actually working on a 9-inch circle. And hot glue is your friend when it comes to these type projects. And see, another thing you can do is you can inlay them inside each other like this. No, Michaels doesn't sell this paper line. Um, oh, who? No, Michaels don't sell this paper line. I don't think they carry Teresa Collins products. Now see, you can double up on them like I'm doing here. I know, I love these colors. They're very pretty. She always does an awesome job when it comes to decorating. Now, another thing that I do is some of them I'll cut straight in half. You're like, oh no, don't do that to that rosette. Yes, you're going to do that to that rosette. Because in some instance, you don't want the full rosette, but you just want part of it in behind the larger ones like this. Just like that. I'll add some black to that. There we go. Yes, it's the layering. Yes, layering is the new craze right now, and I just love it. I love the way people are layering a lot of stuff. So, great. I'm gonna put a bigger one right there. Okay. And then I'm going to show you a few tricks on how to stabilize certain ones, like if they want to fall over like this. I'll show you a few tricks providing it, you know, it doesn't want to stay put. Okay. Let's see. Let's put one right there. This would make a great gift for someone. Put some more yellow. Now I'm going to cut this one in half. And I'm going to place it right up in here like that. There we go. There we go. there are many ways that you could, you know, do these, like the way you would hold them down. But I would just suggest a little patience and hot glue. Alright, now I'm gonna I'll put one in behind here. So alright, we're gonna hold this. Yes, I love these wreaths. The last one I made, Silhouette America debuted it. It's just an awesome use of the rosette die itself, and the rosettes they're adorable by themselves anyway. So just to be able to play with them and now always work around your rosette. You know, turn as you place a rosette, turn it and place another one, because that's what helps keep it uniformed when you're in your placement. Okay, I'm gonna put some yellow over here because I really think that yellow is very pretty. And this particular style will go with most decor. And you can of course make themed ones. Just whatever paper and embellishments you want to use. Alright. Alright, let's see how this is looking. Okay, I definitely need to add something there. Do that. Ouch. Everybody introducing themselves. Okay. Alright, I'm going to add, let's see, I'm going to add some more black. I think black really makes things pop. There we go. We'll add it in there. All right. Add one right there. Ooh, need more glue stick. This project takes a lot of hot glue, just an FYI, because you are doing a lot of gluing. Yeah, it's about 1/4 of an inch. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's about 1/4 of an inch. Some of them are even smaller than that at 1/8 of an inch. Again, it all depends on the size of your how, you know, how big you want your wreath to go. Okay, this is another instant I want to show you. You want to flip your, on some of them, you'll want to flip your wreath over to ensure placement, like that. Okay. Okay, I need to add something here. I think I'm going to add some black. Again, you want to flip it over so that you have good placement. Okay, you want to kind of lift it up and look at it and see where it's off just a little bit. I need to add some here. Just like that. Again, you want to kind of flip it over. And place it down like that. Yeah, the Tim Holtz die, I have used that one to make these wreaths before. It works great. It's just all one size. So so I think he's got a, what's he got, a larger one and 2 small ones. Okay. Lift it up again, look at it. Definitely needs some right here, and I'm gonna add a touch of yellow. Again, you're going to flip it over. Make sure you get good placement. What happened to the screen? There we go. Hang on a minute. Ah, what was that? Hang on a minute. Okay, I fixed it now. Okay, I definitely need to add something there. I'm going to add some of this pretty orange. I think I'm going to do, nope, I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to do this one. Yeah, I had to take my autofocus off. It was on and it just didn't. Yeah, I think everybody's telling me to do the book of me, and I've got all my 52 files that I had before, so it might be something to do. Now, it's not going to be, you know, like a journal per se. The way I like to do the book of me is like miniature layouts that go in a book. A lot of people like to just journal. A lot of people like to do, well, what's that new concept? What, Project Life or something? I'm looking above. Um, but mine are, you know, they're layout based, and I need to put one right in there. Flip it over. Well, the way I do the book of me is that it's not pretty much recording your everyday life. It's simply doing a book about you, like what's your favorite colors, your favorite flower, your favorite music, your favorite quotes, your favorite people, your what makes you you. So when your siblings or your children pick up this book, they're going to go, oh, okay, I didn't know that about me, you know, about mom or whatever. So that's what that is. I'm going to put one right in here. But that's basically what, you know, it's about. And Okay. Now, we're going to step back and look at the wreath and see if we need any more. I think I'm going to put one right in here. And I'm just using the little pieces that I have left over from when I cut some of the rosettes in half. No, it's not material. It is black tulle. I covered it in black tulle. That little booger don't want to. Sometimes you'll get stubborn little ones that don't want to stick down. There we go. Okay, go raise it up again and kind of look at it. I'm going to add one right in there. Add a touch of yellow. And just hold it for a moment. Yes, the reason why I put the tulle on the back is so that it, you know, it looks aesthetically pleasing, but the main thing is to kind of capture all those little styrofoam pieces that like to come off all over the place, and it just keeps it from going everywhere. Yeah. Okay, so what do y'all think so far? Awesome. Cool. I like to hear that. Now, I'm going to go back through and I'm going to add some black. More black in here because I think it needs a little more black. Add a piece here. And see, you can build them up as much as you want or as less as you want. But I like a full rosette wreath. I like them full and chunky and just full. Yeah, I like it because it's not holiday either. Hang on just a minute. Hello? I'm on the phone. I'm on my show. Can I call you right back? Oh, okay, bye. Alright. Here I see that I need to add just a touch of something. Then we'll start decorating. Okay. Need to add here. Alright, let's see. I'll add that right there. See, the more you build up, the cuter I think it is. So, alright. I knew I made too many rosettes today. Looks good to me. Alright. Now, of course, I have all these rosettes left over, but they can be used for another project. Now, let's get out our buttons, and we're going to pull out some of these flowers in this collection. This collection also has bling, but I've got to find it. There's that bling. Here's some centers. They're not in the collection, but I just found them. Now you want to get out just different things. You're going to get out some twine. Alright. Now you can take these and you can double up on them. You can make like little flowers. I think these are really flat. I need something with chunk. Let's see. Let's look at these buttons here. I know some of the buttons will look cute in here. I really like this one. Even though it has a little glue dot on the back, I always ensure it with some extra hot glue. There we go. Looks cute. Pull out pieces of bling. Like these are some bling brads from Spare Parts. Like that. Of course, we have the bling from Teresa Collins. We're going to pull out some of that. I gotta order some more of this. Okay. And then you're going to pull out your bling stash if you've got one. Most people have a bling stash. And you're just going to pull out different pieces of bling that would look great on this. Like that. There's some buttons and some chunky rhinestones. Yeah. Honey, let me tell you something. This is years of collecting. This just didn't happen overnight. Okay. So, let's start playing around. That's a pretty piece. So, you're just going to start layering it in like that. There you go. Now these were some old brads from the House of Three when Pete Paisley had their paper line. Okay. This is another one of Teresa Collins' signature pieces. This come off one of her necklaces that she used to have out. So I'm going to put that big chunky fellow right there. Now, let's see. This was a piece from the Pete Paisley line from the House of Three. I'm going to put it right there. Now, as you can see right here, this is wanting to fall down like that. Can y'all see that? It's wanting to like tilt backwards. To ensure that it stays there, what you can do, this is a trick that I do. Get you a wooden dowel like this. Measure about how much you'll have to go in there like that. And then you're going to cut it off. Because this is going to be hung on a wall, you're not going to see the back. Okay, you're going to flip it over. Then you're going to puncture it into the styrofoam. And you're going to adhere it to that particular one that's sagging. Okay? And then you're going to, what that does is that gives it stability and it keeps it secure. So now it doesn't sag anymore. You see, like that. And you'll see a lot of these do that. So just follow that trick. There you go. And if you see another one doing the same thing, that's the way you fix it. Oh, I can't stand saggy rosettes. Here's another one doing the same thing. So you want to go back to your dial. Push it through. There we go. Add some hot glue. There we go. Ouch. Okay. So as you add your embellishments on, you'll see where you might have little problem areas like that. And that's just a simple way of fixing them. Okay, let's add some more green. Ooh, that is so pretty. So pretty. Yep. Miss Angie gonna have to order some bling. I only own a silhouette. I own a big shot, but I never use it. I always use my silhouette. I saw no point in going and purchasing every machine that come out when I knew that the silhouette would do everything that I wanted it to do. And then some. So, and I didn't have to worry about cartridges. I didn't have to worry about any of spending that extra money on that type of thing, because like right now they have a special on their downloads for 50 cents. Now again, I've had Silhouette for a very long time, so I have over 15,000 downloads. So, and they're all stored on my computer, and they're not taking up any space in my physical area. So, and they're coming out with more and more new wonderful designs as Silhouette hires more of the major designers. Yep. Again, I've had the Silhouette for over, see, it come out, I can't remember, was it 2005? I want to say it was 2005 when they first come out with it. I don't know, I can't remember. Let's see, where did those little buttons go? Add a button here. Now here's one that needs a little TLC. Oh, I would. I saved up my money to, you know, I saved up my moolah when they first come out. And see, when they first come out, they were like $500 for like the SD size. See, I still have the one that still says Silhouette on it. I mean, Quick Cuts. That was that company, Quick Cuts, that come out with them. Yeah. Yep, I would kick Santa's booty too. Kick his butt to the store. Now, this paper line also come with a die cut sheet here that you can use to pop out, like you can use your greetings, you can use your keys here, just anything you want to put on your wreath if you want to use that type of stuff. So, I think I'm going to use the clock on one of them like that. But first, I'm going to take off these little the little taggy things. I'll put a little clock there, maybe. Oh no, that throws it off. No. Oh, here's a beautiful piece. It'll be pretty on there. Now you want to look around and see if you can add buttons to places. And I see I can add a button there. Just like that. See, I added a button there. Oop, gotta put something there. I'm gonna put a little piece of green there. We'll add a button here. Lift this up just a little bit. Let me just skirt it in there. There we go. Alright. Oh, gotta add something there. Add a piece of green. Just a touch of bling there. Go around. Okay, I added a button. Oop, can add one there. Can add a button there. So I'm gonna add this big one right there, like that. Then we'll go on around. Look around. I can add a piece of bling. To this one. There we go. Okay, I have a repair to make right there. So, gotta get my window. Oh, come on, go in there. There we go. Alright. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, hang on just a moment. Sometimes I like hot glue, and then there are times I could just pitch it out the door because it hurts when you get burnt with it. Like really bad. There. Alright. Now, you want to go back around and inspect everything, kind of give it a look-see. See if there's any changes you want to make to it, any additions you want to add. Make sure you have all of your seam centers, like there's one right there. We can add a little bling too. Alright, let's just put it right in there like that. Okay. There's a button. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Alright, now we have all our decorations on there. Now, there are several ways that you can hang this, which I'm just going to hang it using black tulle. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. I'm just going to get me some tulle out. Alright, I'm going to find the center of my tulle here. Okay. Then I'm going to create a real pretty bow. Just a real pretty chunky tulle bow. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm going to gather it like that, and then I'm going to snip it off. Don't throw this part away because you're still going to use it. Alright, you're going to flip this over. First, you're going to find your top and bottom. And this is going to be my top. Okay? Now, what I suggest you doing here is just make sure that you have it where you want it. You're going to put some hot glue down. And then this would be a good plan to put like little straight pins in. But my straight pins are above my head. Yes, the Cameo has come out with a 12-inch cutting platform. Yes. Okay. And now I'm just going to take that little excess there and just flip it on over and let it get attached to that hot glue. Now, to reinsure that, I'm going to reach above my head and get these little straight pins. Let's see. Now these are teeny tiny ones. And you're just gonna stick them in there. How big of a cardstock? You cannot cut acrylic with your silhouette, and chipboard you cannot do it. But the real thin chipboard you can, but not the thick chipboard. Yes, it'll cut basil. Yes, it will cut basil cardstock. I cut it all the time. Yep. Okay. So now you have that real pretty bow there. You have your hanging. So it will hang. Now on the bottom here, what I want to do is I want to hang something off of it. And now this is all my saved metal pieces. Now I have chandelier crystals. They have stickers on them. Alright. Okay, there's your, I have a stat. Let's see, I have a key and a clock. I think that'd be pretty. Alright, remember when I told you to get that twine out? The black twine, or okay, you're going to want to get that out, and like that. Okay. Now, you want to raise it up just a little bit. Remember where the top is, where you put your ribbon, and then you're going to flip it over, use it as a reference, and now what you're going to do, what I'm going to do, is I'm going to thread the crystal first. Okay, and it's going to be my longer one, so I'm going to tie a knot. I got it threaded, and I'm going to tie a knot about 3 times at the top there, like that. And I'm going to pin it right in there with my straight pins, and then we'll hot glue it. So put your straight pin right through that knot. That ensures placement. Okay, there's number 1. Now, number 2 is going to be shorter than number 1. Okay? You're going to get another piece of string. And I'm going to put the key on the string. Okay, I'm going to have it shorter than this one, so I want my knot probably about right there. Like that. There you go. Clip off the excess. And you're going to do the same thing you did with your crystal. You're going to take straight pin, and you're going to puncture them right through the knot. Okay, just like so. Right. I hope I don't step on that later. Okay, now one last one you're going to do is you're going to make this one short as well, and it's going to be the clock, what you see here, and I'll make the knot. There you go. And you're going to do the same thing as you did with these. There you go. As you're going to puncture the hole with the straight pin. And now to ensure complete placement, you want to raise it up, kind of look at it. There we go. Sounds like a wind chime. Now you're going to add a little bit of hot glue to the tops, just to secure them. Okay? Like that. And then they hang like that. See? So, you have your charms at the bottom. You have your ribbon at the top. See, there's the charms. And then you have your finished piece here. And then you can go back through if you want and add, like, you just want to add some more rhinestone. You can go back through and just stick it in there and add that. Or Are they in here? They might be. Oh yeah, here we go. Now these make for great additions to these types of wreaths because they're because the wreath is styrofoam. I need to order some more. You see these crystal top pins that they use in the floral department? I think Hobby Lobby has them or whatever. What you can do is you can just simply push it in like that, and it just gives you perfect areas to add just a touch of bling to the areas that just need that extra bling. I have more. It's just I don't know where they're at the moment. Okay. Do y'all have any questions about how to make this wreath? But the straight pins, as you can see, I don't know if you can see them right there, but as you can see, it's buried right in there. That little straight pin. So, so that's basically all you're going to do. Is you're just going to get you a frame. You're going to cut you out a bunch of rosettes. You're going to place them around, and you're just going to have fun with them. I mean, you're just, you're going to add texture, through your bling and your whatever you want to add and whatever you want hanging from your wreath. So that's what makes it fun. I made 3 different sizes, just 3. Just 3. Well, I hope to see lots of little rosette wreaths being posted on Facebook for me to see and all of us to Google over. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Just message me on Facebook. Oh, let me show you next month's or February's layout for the calendar classes. As I mentioned before at the beginning of the show, your January's were shipped on Friday. So you should be getting those at least by Monday or Tuesday. And this is the February's layout. So, and the size of the rosettes that I used, let's see, I got 3 different sizes here. Oh, you got yours today? Good, Oliver. Okay, that's a 3-inch, a 2.5-inch, and a 2-inch. So it's a 3-inch, 2.5-inch, 2-inch. So there's the wreath, and ouch. I used all the papers in that paper line. I used all of them because they're front and back. So think about it. How many is in that paper line? There are 9 sheets of 12 by 12, so that's 18 different patterns that you can choose from. So, if you don't have any other questions, I will see y'all next Saturday. There's no telling what I'll be doing, but I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek of something. Okay, I'm just gonna flash it in and flash it out real quick. Okay, it's a project I'm working on. I can't resist. I gotta flash some of it in and flash some of it out. Was that enough? There you go, that's enough. I ain't gonna flash no more.